But yes, Dwarf Fortress. All right, so this is our third week of playing this fort. Last week did end with the game crashing, so we lost a little bit of time from the autosave. Not too much. I think we had finished carving out the mayor's office over here and maybe started decorating it. And there may have been a couple other things. I don't know. I don't think we lost too much when it crashed last week. But, you know, it did, and it's still a little bit. Am I still dead? Artistic Sumo asked. Well, let's find out who did. Yep, Artistic Sumo, you are still dead. I don't think there were any deaths between the seasonal autosave and the crash. I'm not sure. I think everything was the same there. The other thing we still have is a pet weretaper. So right over here, we got Rem Pendragon, who is completely boxed into this room because he's infected with a disease. Every month on the full moon, he turns into a weretaper. I guess for 3 nights, right? Something like that. And wants to go and bite people. So we just walled him in. He's going to be in there forever. We don't talk about it. The people, whose bedroom is this? The mischievous Art over here has the bedroom. And so she's always hearing strange sounds. I think. I might be wrong about that. My bad if I am. He or she is always hearing strange sounds at night. But, you know, just try not to think about it too much. Unexpected coronavirus side effect? Yeah, that's it. It's a weretaper. It's just that, yeah, it came from Wuhan province. Wuhan? No, Wuhan's the city. I can't remember the province name. But it has been mentioned as well. Anyway, here's the entrance to our base. Not very sophisticated yet, but we do finally have our walls and our drawbridge up. That's going to be something. We got the trade caravan here, mostly been stealing from everyone who comes by. Starting to build up some cage traps and whatnot. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to construct an upstair. Maybe in the corners, say here. No, we don't want to construct that of wood. That would be terrible. Whoever wants to do that. Diorite blocks, let's do that. And then we'll make another upstair in the other corner. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a little overhang on our walls to prevent people from being able to climb into the fortress. I think that's going to be a good idea. My bad then. Uman, that's an interesting suggestion. Like, what if we made our little weretaper here an office and made him a bookkeeper? The problem is we'd have to install a table in there. Although we could, if we were fast, we could wait until a transformation occurred. Who's fighting? Who was? Someone who's not named yet. We could wait until this transformation occurs and then ends, open up the room, add a table and chair, put him back in, seal him up, and then, yeah, just make him a permanent bookkeeper. I don't know how we would count our stocks from inside a locked room, but let's not think about that right now. Build the office right now behind it. Oh, now that's interesting. Yeah, we could pre-build it, wait for the transformation, and then just pop off the wall. Hell, he could even deconstruct this wall, couldn't he? Assuming he had the right job set up. Whiskey and chocolate just came in. Actually, I kind of like that. Who's that? A twig! Thank you very much for sticking around. I'm sick. You've got to let me get these. Twig, thank you very much. Keep up the good work. This is to make up for my zealous use of ad blockers. Also, I need more Hoi 4 in my life. Oh yeah! I think there should have been an episode of Hoi 4 that went live this morning. With being sick, I stayed in bed longer, so I didn't get it set up. But we do have more episodes of the Elite Italy run that is ready to go. I think I've recorded 3 or 4 more episodes, so my apologies on the delay for that. Stick pun was good. You think so? Hey! We got a level 1 hype trade going on. Hype! I do like those Briar emotes, Job. I should get Briar to make me emotes. He's pretty good at doing that. No. Do creatures in Dwarf Fortress still reproduce through spores? If so, that's probably why. Yeah, I don't remember. I know they changed it at some point. I think they still reproduce through spores, but if they're in a cage, I'm not sure if they can. 2 Italy episodes to make up for. Well, what I might do, Esteric Fish, especially if someone reminds me on Twitter after the stream, is I might just make the video live after the stream, and then still have one. So I think they've been scheduling for 9 a.m. Eastern time. So then there'd be 2 relatively close together. So we'll see. But yeah, I like the idea of digging out a little office over here and then sealing it in.
It's
so
whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. So let's do that now. We'll dig out a little room, get a table and chair set up so that he can have an office and go to work there. He could be a manager and a bookkeeper, I suppose. There's no reason not to. Sfizzy? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you very much for the contribution to the, again, today I think it's going to be the tea, honey, and lemon fund. Trying to make me feel a little better. We'll see how it goes. Set reminder, Quill 4 hours, publish by episode. That would be handy. I need to do more of that. Oh yes, you can geld animals as well. Oops, I hit the wrong button there. There you go, over here, unpause. Wrong window has been selected. So we'll do that. So you're still digging out the mayor's room, because we do have a mayor. We have Mayor Cornelius over here, who wants an office. He also wants us to make bracelets. We had the gold bracelet job. It's possible we don't have enough for that. Can we make a bracelet out of rock? Yeah. I think this is what we did. We were like, let's make a job here to make a rock bracelet and satisfy the mayor, so he doesn't have to have an accident. Isn't it the bookkeeper who trades? No, it's the broker who trades, Zinthia. So there's 3 sort of these primary sit-around roles. Well, so the bookkeeper and the manager both work at offices, but otherwise don't really need anything. The broker is the one who trades. So yeah, we couldn't make Ryan Pendragon the broker, but the bookkeeper and manager should be okay. Can the Weretapir become the mayor? I don't think there's anything that prevents that from happening, which is kind of entertaining. Anyway, the other thing, if you guys weren't here for last week's stream, we have dug down deeply and greedily and found ourselves some magma, which is lovely because now it means we can set up our magma smelting operation, which is just a lot faster because it needs less work for things, and that's handy dandy. When we do the villains relief, so that's one of the things, John, with trying to decide how long to keep this fort going on. I would like to build this fort up a little bit more. Something's running away there. What is this? A wild boar? Is it just being chased? Oh, you got a cave crocodile. Someone just killed a cave crocodile. This is going to be me whining again about the fact that there's, like, no names in the description here. So a sword dwarf. So it's Melville over here has killed a cave crocodile. I think this dwarf needs a name. I feel like anyone who, like, distinguishes themselves. So our original group of migrants and everything got named. And then anyone who gets, like, elected mayor or does something impressive from now on is going to get a name. I don't want to name every migrant because it takes too long, especially now that I can't properly get a CSV of the subscriber list. So we're going to grab names from chat and things like that, which can be a little bit slower. But yeah, this person just killed a cave crocodile. I think flawlessly. So everything in red are the attacks over here, but it's just jump away, jump away. Holy cow. So Mel Bill. So I need to go into my dwarf list. Every one of these pages has a different button for search. So here it's Q because of reasons. I think the search gets added by DF hack, so it's just going to make sure it doesn't override anything else. Mel Bill over here. Oh! Sword Dwarf Monster Slayer. This is one of our visitors, I think. Is that true? Is it possible? Member of the Town of Myth. I think this is one of our visitors. For Monster Slayer, Croc is nothing. He's not a visitor anymore. You can still... Yes, we can still name them, but it's like, do we name visitors? But I think we're going to have to. So, I'm grabbing a subscriber name from chat now. We're going to grab Exile Magpie. Boom. Done. Excellent. Alright, that's quite cool. Oh yeah, he was petitioned to stay. Yeah. So we're gonna keep doing that. But there's still, they still have a different class, right? Petitioners who petition to stay don't become regular members of a fortress, right? They stay in an inn. I did see that Farming Simulator 2019 is currently free on the Epic Game Store, which is an excellent deal. Also, keep an eye on it. Next week, it's going to be 3 digital versions of board games are going to be free on the Epic Game Store. You know, obviously there's things with Epic, and some people are cranky about certain things with the Epic Game Store. Justifiably so. But free's pretty good. Can we build a temple called Center at Exile? But we do need to build a temple soon. What do we have? Oh, we got a caravan. Ah, right, our dwarven caravan, which I think we did finish the trade with last time. But how's our digging over here? Nope, no one's gotten around to it. People are just way too busy. I mean, there was a bunch of digging jobs over here that have to be finished. It's possible that we still have some downward tunnel things being dug out. I don't know. But let's build doors. It's going to be our mayor's house. A very fancy schmancy. Let's move the mouse out of the way. So, going to do that. We're also going to give a big smoothing job over here. Although, the thing is, the room is so big, we actually may have been able to get away without any smoothing and make it look fancy as heck. We got gift subs coming in again. Icariel, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs there. That's awesome. You're going to do a massive multiplayer farm sim next week. You know, that could be a lot of fun. What mods to use? So all I'm using is the starter pack, the Parandaxix or whoever his name is, starter pack. Is it still called the Lazy Noob pack? I'm not sure. It just comes bundled with DF hack and a bunch of tile sets and stuff, which is kind of nice. Okay, so that's been dug out. I will go ahead and smooth this while we're at it, and build table. And a chair. There we go. Bottom text cut short for you or just me? Bottom text. Oh, it is getting cropped just a little bit, huh? I grab this window and just maybe bring it up a little. There you go. Maybe something like that. I don't really care about the mountain home, although we could get news about maybe some artifacts and things like that. I'm not going to make any specific requests. I don't care. We're good. I know. I said we're good. I said we're good. Thank you. Okay. Is there CQ2 music playing so that we can have some music? And I like the CQ2 music. It's nice. Good background tunes. Destroy the walls and rebuild the walls with gold. I mean, we do have gold on this map, and gold isn't that useful. We could, at some point, rebuild our outer walls with gold. Okay, we've got our staircases. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to construct maybe an up-down stair, just for future-proof, one level above. So I'm going to build one here. You know what? Just use a wooden log. It's fine. Who cares? It's not very dwarfy, but annoying me for this. All right. So then, now that we've got that, we'll then be able to build on the next level up. We got some whiskey and chocolate that just came in, I think. Damon Ad Gin, thank you very much for the contribution to the whiskey and chocolate and tea and honey and lemon fun. Making you dig deeply and greedily. I mean, we're trying. We did dig super greedily. It took a while. Like, when we were digging down, we, like, dug, and we, like, missed all the, we missed the cavern layer for a long time, which is weird. Did we ever finish setting up this well? I'm pointing at the screen. This right over here. This is our shaft for our well. No, so what we need to do is mining up downstairs. Oh yeah, it is actually. I think if we just channel here, which we can do safely, I think maybe we need one more level to there. There we go. Okay, we're nearly there with the well. Migrants have arrived. Oh boy. And of course we have to do our trading. So let's go and do that now. We're going to request that our broker, Mr. Harbert, shows up over here. And we'll trade some goods. What we're going to do is we're going to search for finished goods bins. We're going to grab all of those. So we're going to carry the bins over, and then we're going to trade all the mugs to our dwarven friends. What Richard Game really needs is gun drums and steel EU4 music. I mean, we could. We could run that. Got a little pond over here. which freezes through the winter. Remember, we had some issues with getting enough fresh water for a little bit. Are people climbing over this? I think they're shortcutting over the wall and then taking advantage of these stairs. I don't know, maybe it was just people coming down from the construction. It's entirely possible. So what we want to do is construct floor. There you go. And I want to build a little overhang so that people can't just climb over the wall. I think this will be sufficient. And do build these out of some sort of, I don't know, dolomite blocks, I guess. That's going to be fine. Oops. There we go. Have to do that in a few different passes, but that should be okay. We got more gift subs coming in. Who's that? Zaystrom. Thank you very much for the gift subs to the channel, bringing your total up to 10. As I really, really like, I think this is a great way to support things. You know, it makes more fun for everyone, helps to support the channel, keep it going. It is much appreciated. Imagine how amazing this game would be with gunpowder. Oh, man. That could be dangerous and deadly. All right, is there a merchant over here? No, he's still watching the striking demonstration. Although goods might still be being brought over there, but what I can do, I don't know what squad he's in, but I'm just going to make my squads inactive temporarily, just to free him up. Doesn't the Masterwork mod add gunpowder? Ooh, might. You put arrow slits atop the overhang? We can absolutely do that. Absolutely do that. Get some fortifications up there. Alright, he's there. Good. Trade. So, over here on the left-hand side, I'm going to search for mugs. And we're going to trade all mugs. I'm going to clear that. How much is this? 26,000 dwarf bucks over here. Out of curiosity, if I were to mark everything to trade over here... No, okay. So they brought a lot of stuff. We don't have enough to just trade outright. I don't know if there's anything we, like, desperately need to prioritize here. We'll take their various bars of things, because why not? We'll grab some blocks. Some glass, some clay, because we might need stuff like that. Some various bits of rope. Honestly, we're more than happy to just give away a bunch of mugs here. You know, for the greater dwarfy kingdom. We got training weapons. We can get barrels of booze. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Various just random buckets and stuff. And then some weapons, which wouldn't be bad. Some extra picks. Bronze pick, crossbow, copper warhammer, no. Picks. That is expensive, but it is steel. So we'll do that, because it's a high quality pick, but we don't really need that. Some random weapons might not be a bad thing, so that we have a few extra stuff. Verm! Kill coronavirus with Corona beer. I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever be sick enough to willingly go and, you know, seek out Corona beer. Not a fan of it. If I want a, my favorite Mexican beers are, I like Dos Equis and Sol? Del Sol? I don't remember which one it is, but I like those. Not a big fan of Corona. We'll grab some random clothing. Sure. And flour, sure. Rock nuts, yeah, whatever. We're just grabbing things pretty aggressively. There's still so much stuff in this trade depot from the human and elven caravans that we just robbed outright. Yeah, just whatever. We'll grab this, we'll grab that, we'll grab that. Alright, all fine, sure. We'll grab some bins of leather stuff. Because we're not hunting much. We don't have that much leather. Not that we're necessarily looking for anything. I'll do that. So the trader will have a profit of 3,600 dwarf bucks, which I think he'll be happy with. We'll offer this in trade. Yep. Excellent. Lovely. Okay, we'll tell the broker he's no longer needed here. We'll activate the squads again. The squads do alternate who's active at any given time. So they're not always training, but by activating them, one squad will be, which is good. They're training on the surface, which helps prevent cave adaptation. Whenever I come across elves, can't help thinking the wonderful line, "Alright, listen to me, you pole proportion dendrophiles?" I don't know what that means, nor where that line is from. Alright. Okay, we do have the smoothing command there, but yeah, people are probably busy smoothing the mayor's house. Fair enough. Oh, is someone injured? this? Alright, so Zin over here, the human pikeman, so this is clearly someone who petitioned to join us, is resting in bed. They're being treated by Fath Platom, so one of my dwarves, I guess. What's your deal? Have quite a few injuries. You kill anyone? You've killed a Crundle, a couple, 2 flesh balls, and 2 troglodytes in wound patterns, which is our place. This guy's been, like, murdering people like crazy. Let's name him. So this is going to be a human, not a dwarf. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Juna, that you're not a dwarf but a human. But you're named and you're in the fortress. Juna just said, no! I know, it's terrible, but you still earn naming rights by getting some kills. Okay, I think this might be, if I go to build, how do we build a well? It's been so long. There we go. L. Can we build it here? Yeah, okay. We don't have any gold blocks, do we? No. Here, let's build it out of microcline. It'll be blue because it's where you get water from. And then a bucket, and then a rope, and then a mechanism. Okay. So there'll now be a well, a functional well here in the hospital, which is good because you need to be able to. You need water for sick dwarves for a few different things. Weren't you planning on building an inn at the lava level? Name suggested liquid stone. Well, that's pretty good. And yeah, I do want an inn. This is still building very slowly. You know, we have a good number of dwarves at this point, right? We got 70 citizens. But, it still takes us a while to get some things done. A lot of big jobs. Oh, I can see some people hauling some blocks to work on our little overhang here.